What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and you guys might have seen a lot of stuff this week, whether we're talking about live streams you might have watched back, highlights, or anything like that, but we are officially going for top 10 on this leaderboard, not as myself, no, on Reid's account, which we have renamed Barry going top 10 because we can't write more letters than that because there's a limit on the characters. So right now it's still a pretty close race. There's a bunch of people getting closer and closer. We are going to continue to do things on our account. So we've basically gotten an A- Aspen copy, and we've gotten an A+ Aspen copy. We sold the A- for like 16,500 starry gems. We sold the A+ for 30,000 starry gems. So we are back in business because as of yesterday, we kind of ran out of all the contract starry gems we had. We started with like, oh man, what was it? 106,000 of those. So that was quite a bit. However, as you guys can see, because this has been 4 months since the last session, a lot of people are going absolutely crazy. Road to 45k gala, yeah, literally got to 45k and stopped. They're all competing for what, second to fifth place is the next best thing right here, and they're all pretty close to each other. Sixth place might make a run for it, seventh place as well, but then you get down here and this is more of the, we are going for 6 through 10 because that is going to get us an Awakening Resonance Crystal. It's an S stone, you never know, it could high roll to an SS, could high roll to an SSS. That's the cool thing about it. We have officially decided we are getting the S stone. We are not going to settle for an A+ like we might have thought at the beginning of this. We will get top 10. And when I say that, I mean it, because we literally just converted those 15,000 into like 25 to 30,000 contract starry gems. So we're loaded and good to go for a live stream later today again to keep getting 1,000 to 2,000 points almost every single day. And then beyond that, if we need to cash that 30,000 starry gems into more contract starry gems, we're going to do that as well. If for some reason the competition right here for top 10 gets really heated, we are going to bankroll it with our supply as well. We have 103,000 starry gems, which if you convert this to contract starry gems, like right now you could probably convert this into like 175,000 contract starry gems. And on top of that, we do have the hero copies to do that many soul awakenings on the account as well. So that is really good. Optimally, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the 25,000 contract starry gems we have right now. If we have to, we'll go through the 30,000 starry gems as well, but that's kind of like, I don't want to have to do that because that wouldn't be optimal. We want to get top 10 just with that extra 25,000 contract starry gems. If it's not enough, like I said, we'll keep going. And then what we're going to do at the end of that is transfer any leftover starry gems eventually to our account here, because Reid is actually basically quitting the game. He's going to be giving us extra starry gems when needed, which is cool. And beyond that, we are going to use this stone right here, most likely on a Vulcan copy. Why is that? Well, because I've been hunting for a Vulcan copy as we convert this over to a light army, and I want an S tier. Sadly though, if we take a look at all the Vulcans out there, there's only one S tier. It's got a lower attack value. It's kind of overpriced. We've seen like most of the S tiers going for like 90 to 100,000. I mean, we could bid on this one, but if I can buy the copy that we're going to get and then transfer all those starry gems back, that would be more optimal, honestly. There's a couple of these really close to like S tier, but to upgrade them, you'd have to be able to buy them for like 30,000 or less to even make it remotely possible. Because if you actually take a look at the value of these, we have, what is the buyout price? Let's see. Come on. Buyout price, they're around 6,000 or so, so it's kind of pricey at this point, especially if you have to buy another Vulcan copy for another 30,000. It gets out of the viable price range because you want to stick to around 100,000 if you're going to be doing that. So let's just see if there's anything getting listed. Nope, seems like a lot of the stuff is already done this week. So in order to transition this account over to the full-on light army, that is going to be what we're going to do. I could probably just start selling this guy right now, but I might be better off just holding it. It's a pretty solid copy overall. HP rolls low, A's like low copy, but it's still solid. It's a giant killer. That's the important part. And we basically just want a secondary S tier hero to go with our Lord Sparkles. Man, I still remember how great this is. Look at that upgrade. This was an A+ copy. We basically spent 80-ish thousand starry gems between the copy and all the food heroes, and we ended up with this copy. Giant Killer Defier, crit precision. That is just amazing, almost perfect. And we're kind of hoping to do the same on the Aspen. No, we're not doing Aspen. On the Vulcan copy. So yeah, if we can find something for cheaper, we will go for it. A lot of you guys have been asking what happened to that 87,000 one. That was actually 2 people trying to transfer it from one account to another, and they were trying to like refresh immediately. I ended up going to the park with the family and I completely forgot about it. But this is still a pretty good copy. Holy damage, skill damage, giant killer. Divine block is just some extra survivability. I'll think about it, but I think I want to hold my starry gems as a giant bazooka in case we need it to get top 10. Because at this point, even if we're going into like a route where we are spending more starry gems than the value we're getting back from going from an A+ to an S stone, which an A+ to an S stone is like 70,000 starry gems worth of value. Granted, the A+ could high roll, but we don't want to take those risks. We want to take that A+ stone and say bye-bye and say hello to the S stone. Because S stone, no matter what, it's worth probably about 100,000 starry gems at a minimum. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. We could always use it on an Aspen copy too and sell the Aspen if the value of it is better, which I have not really looked at Aspen copies. And then we could transfer the starry gems over. Actually have not looked at that. What are the S tiers going for? No, they're going for about the same. This is pretty much what I'd expect from an S stone, I feel like. If you do high roll, then yeah, but I mean, honestly, the difference in Aspen S tiers and Vulcan S tiers, like there's not a huge difference right now overall, unless you go up to SS. So I think the safest bet is to get the Vulcan, sell it to myself, and then all these starry gems will be over on Reid's account. Reid will then transfer all of it back over, and hopefully that's like 130,000. We only lose like 10% of the overall value. So that's what you're going to continue to see. If you guys want to see our push for top 10, stay tuned. We're going to have live streams pretty much every day. I think tonight we're going to do like a 1 or 2 hour session, and then Wednesday and Thursday we'll have very long sessions if that is necessary. So we are getting top 10. I'm telling you that right now. Anybody who's thinking about challenging, you better be ready to break out a bankroll. I'm telling you that much, because we have about 300,000 Contract Starry Gems at our disposal, and we have those like over 3,000 hero copies to use as well. So let me know what you guys think. That's a little update for you, and I'll see you guys next time.